another Just Chatting. I haven't done Just Chatting for a while. Kind of deleted the other ones, the other Just Chatting, because they really wasn't talking about anything. But I've been. I streamed early today. The only thing I was streaming, and y'all, like I said, when I play this game, it's usually chilling. I'm not really gonna do missions and stuff. So if y'all don't want to watch, please don't watch. I'm just gonna be talking and talking about gaming and stuff like that. But I streamed earlier, and that was Apex having me get D-ranked because I was gold a little like 2 weeks ago. Then I got down to silver one, so I'm just trash at the game. But I think it's my teammates, but whatever. The last Just Chatting I did was literally December 20th last year. But like I said, I was deleting other ones. So technically, the last time I streamed was February, a whole month ago, like a couple months ago and shit. Besides, yeah, today, earlier today. But we back at it. We back to streaming. I have to catch up on a lot of shit, a lot of topics. Um, First one we're gonna talk about is Foam Star. Foam Star is gonna be. It's already dead actually, and people already been shitting on the game since it came out the same day as Helldivers. And I believe, um, oh, there's another game that came out around Helldivers. It's Hawk. It's like a free to play game. That shit getting shitted on. But Foam Star came out. See, I wouldn't say. I think Foam Star should have been free to play, but I don't even think that saved it. Would save the game. I think trendy games is a thing. So not that many people were playing, streamers or whatever, YouTubers or whatever was streaming, or it wasn't trending on like Twitter or I mean my bad, not Twitter, X or anything trending wise. So that's why Foam Star is kind of dead on arrival. I would say the same thing as Helldivers eventually. Like I don't think Helldivers is gonna have a long longevity. I think it's just trendy games. Just like Power Wheels is a trendy game and shit. But yeah, it just let me see. Yeah, and I literally said I think Helldivers won't be talked about and dry during later years. That's the only thing about not that's the only thing about not playing the games right now, like game as servers when they hot because when you play it later, it will be hard to find people to play with, and that's true. That's true. That's the thing about that's why I'm kind of upset about not playing Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That game was trendy, and now it's on its last leg actually. And back then I didn't want to really play it because I was like I was gonna play with against the sweats and tryhards, and now it's probably nothing but sweats or you can't even find a match. And I feel like that's the same thing with. I'm not saying Held Up is ever gonna be like that, but I just feel like people are gonna move on. The next thing will be moving not to just jump on topic because I'm gonna read. I wrote sometimes my bad. I wrote down some of these topics, but yeah, and I said it was gonna be hard to play without people you know or friends. And then I was watching streamers. That's another thing. I was watching streamers playing with randoms, and having a hard time. And just like this, herp servers were down like 2 or 3 weeks ago, whatever. And people would like making like bullshit excuses for it because like people hold EA or well, especially EA to a higher standard, even though that wasn't EA's game. But I'm just saying, give you an example. EA does can put a game out there and people shit on it. Literally will shit on it, and it's crazy. But what I'm trying to say, what else I'm gonna say? Just like it was an uproar for Battlefield 2042, they choose which game to be outraged about. You can tell when a game is going to be popular and go away because most games need to last a year. If they don't have a new game coming out after, just like Gears 5 and Titanfall 2, yep, this is what I said. People also play trendy games all week and then get burnt out of them. People play video games to pass time. Yeah, yeah, and that's true. Like I noticed that, and this is what I don't like. And I've been saying this for years, for I think last year or whatever. People want to revive a dead game, like Titanfall 2. There is no excuse for Titanfall 2 to die. And the reason why it died is because niggas was still playing Call of Duty Infinite Warfare over top of that, and Battlefield. I think it was the same one, Battlefield 1, when it came out. Yeah, the same year, and niggas were not buying it. Niggas were not buying Titanfall 2. And it's been like $5. And I told y'all, my bad for sounding like a broken record. It was like $5 probably in 2017, and niggas still didn't play that shit. Like if they actually saw a player base playing that shit, they will fucking bring Titanfall 3. Stop asking for a dead game that y'all didn't care about. Just like, I mean, Helldivers 2. I know the people that seen Helldivers, like they be like, damn, this is successful compared to the Helldivers 1. If they made another Helldivers like if they made Helldivers 2 like Helldivers 1, do you really think people were playing? It's almost just like um, GTA 3. They changed it because it was like over top, looking over top. But now it's like, you can see the person and shit like that. But it just, you need to have a player base in my opinion, and the player base gotta stay. And not to get off a topic, but this is a trendy game that I feel like is gonna overthrow, not overthrow, overthrown or dethrone Helldivers, and I could be wrong. Is Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves, I think, is really gonna do that. Like, um, I can see a lot of people playing it, and I, y'all might be calling me crazy, but I feel like more people gonna play it on PlayStation than Xbox ever did. And then I feel like Xbox people and PC players are gonna start playing it again because it's trending. That's how it is. But I do think Sea of Thieves is gonna do crazy over there, over here on PlayStation. But oh, I was watching one of the streamers and they said they wanted to solo queue on whatever game because they didn't want to have their friends left out, so they just solo queued. And like I said, well, I didn't say that, but I respect that because you don't want to feel left out. Like make someone feel left out. I don't understand people adding you and they have a bunch of friends. Like, what's the point of that? And then they be playing games that's like you can only play with 4 people. Like, I just noticed that. Like, I don't even get the meaning of adding so many friends. Like, I don't even think you should even add that many. 10. 10 is like the max. 20 is pushing it. The reason why I said it is like, what fucking game? I guess some people do it as rotation, like as in like some people not on the same time, but at the same time, 20 is kind of pushing because um the only time I would say was reasonable was a 360 stage. 360 stage, you had to literally mark yourself online. I had the whole. I would say I would have 40 friends online. I respect the shit out of that. 40 friends online, but not everyone. Well, sometimes I did have to mark myself online because they did try to play with me, like play video games with me, like SmackDown vs. Raw. I made friends on SmackDown vs. Raw. I made friends on Saints Row. I was making friends. I loved the 360, and I can't make friends on here. And like I said, it seems like you have two things that people are looking for, like for friendship. They're looking for replacements. Well, not replacements, but like they have like friends they play with every day. We're not replacing that. And some people looking for friends that are like play certain games, like battle royale games. The max you can get like four, unless you do a creative lobby or something, a private lobby and shit. Then you can get more people. But most of the time you're queuing up and it's like three people, and then you gotta like, come on now, no one's doing that shit. It's three people. Right, so yeah, and they play with the same three people every single day, and that's why I don't really do forums. I'm kind of leaning towards getting off of Reddit too, because most of the people I add, they have that same problem, or they play like they literally will play like three fucking games, three to four games every day, and then if you don't play those games, I'm not playing with you. Like, play some other fucking games, bro. That's another thing. A lot of people don't know how to play different games, dog. Yeah, I do play Apex Legends. That's my. I would kind of say that's my favorite game, but it's not my favorite game because of randoms. That's the only problem with it is the randoms. That's it. But other than that, I play different games. I was on Sifu or whatever. I don't even know if I'm saying right. Um, But anyways, I was on that shit and I was getting my ass kicked. My butt kicked. My butt was getting kicked on that fucking game. That shit was crazy. But I had to get off. Oh, well, that shit. I know you feel like keep on going up to like 70 lives or something into the chain break or something. I forgot how it goes, but I kept on getting frustrated. I'm like, nigga, I'm putting it on easy. I suck at this game. Fuck it. I have no problem saying I suck at the game. I'm putting it on easy. I know somebody, oh yeah, you trash, you trash. Okay, whatever. I'm trash for them. I want a fucking cookie. Like, what the fuck? Oh, you must want a damn cookie for being you achieving something on place on a game. Alright, alright. But I'm just flying around. My bad if it sound boring. Let me see what other topics. Kind of caught up with most of them. Yeah. Let me see what else. Yeah. Okay. Kind of covered that. Uh, uh, really else to talk about. I kind of covered it all in one. I thought I had a lot of topics to talk about, but yeah, I don't think the Foam Star game is gonna be succeeding. They might shut down the servers and probably end of this month. It's not exciting now. That's petty. But I've been playing it. Like you can go to my trophies and yeah, I haven't played it. you know, versus. I've been playing the little horde mode or whatever game where we do like basically almost like horde, like as in like Gears of War or zombie shit. You just a bunch of waves and like to wave 10. I remember then the versus because the versus kind of challenging, and I'm pretty sure it's just sweaty motherfuckers. That's another thing why I don't play competitive games, man. It's just too sweaty. Like it's just a lot of people. It's not fun when you don't have friends to play with on a consistent basis. Like I'm not talking about motherfuckers get on like once a week, like literally one day a week. Like that's not consistent basis. Like nah, I need motherfuckers that get on every not every day. You don't even have to. That's another. Okay, that's what we're gonna talk about. I can't stand people that say they don't got time to game. What's your definition of time to game? Because I say time to game could be literally a motherfucker that play throughout the week, even if it's 1 or 2 hours, and then the off days they play 7 hours. That's time to play. You have people that like that play throughout the week, probably 1 or 2 hours, sometimes less than that, and then rest of the day, the next like the day they off, they play like the whole day. That's nah. That's time to play. That means you have time to play. In my opinion, that don't have time to play, um, once a week, yeah, they could play. I guess you can give them a pass. Um, if they play like probably 5 hours tops on the off day, but I would still say that's not enough time. That's not. I mean, that's not. I'm not saying that's not enough time. That's not. That you can say you don't have time to guy because you don't. You literally don't. You can only play on that one day. Um, and the reason why I bring it up is because a lot of people say they don't got time to game single player. Play single player games. And I I think that's full of shit. Because anytime, like I said, anyone can put them hours into a single player game. And you can pause it. Or you can do like this. Like I mean just pause the game or save it and come back tomorrow or some shit. So I don't wanna hear these are the same people like I said. They will put I saw someone on their stats because I can't see it on PlayStation. Maybe I gotta look. Oh, but I know mine's is like a lot. But they put like total of like 71 days. I'm like, damn, that's a lot. And for like Apex Legends, and like they didn't play any single player games. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you got time to put in those games, and y'all gotta understand on some real shit. These Battle Royale games are long as hell. Sometimes they be taking you an hour. Sometimes it literally takes you an hour to play the game. Sometimes, not all. Well, usually, my bad, my bad. Not an hour. I'm tweaking. 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. That's pretty long. Very long for each match. That's 2 matches equal up to almost an hour. And some people got to get off and get ready to work or something like that. Shit is when you can play a single player, some single player games, get one or two missions done and play. Like I don't know, but it's just when people say they don't have time to play, I don't believe it. you still have time to play if you be able to come on every day for a few hours. They literally come online every day for a few hours and play some games. That still have time. Like I said, if you don't have no time, you wouldn't even. Some people, shit. I almost say, like I said, they don't have time to get on one time a week, or you don't. I mean, it's hard to tell because, like I said, people mark their stuff up online on PlayStation, but most of the time they don't get online at all. Like until like a week from now and shit. And I respect that. That means you don't have no time to play, and that's when you got to remove them off your friends list because it's like, okay, we're not playing that often. Like, I really don't see the point of having people on your friends list if we're not gonna play often. I know some people are like, oh, well, I have um time to play. Okay, so put that on your shit. Like, you don't have time to play, but that's bullshit. They do have time to play. They just don't have time to play with you. So when they get online, they in a party. Hmm. Yeah. Another topic we're gonna talk about is these remaster games. I know nostalgia is like, a lot of people like nostalgia games. But some of these games people play for a week and put it down. Like that Star Wars Battlefront remastered shit. Not shit, but I'll more likely play it. I don't know if I will buy it because I probably wait until it comes to EA Play because not it'll probably come to EA Play. I could be wrong, but I see it come to EA Play. But people asking for crossplay. Already shitting on the game because it didn't have crossplay. I don't think crossplay would have saved that game because it's not a trendy game, and people don't really go back and play old ass games. I mean, just that's just like if they ever remaster Unreal Tournament 3. Niggas ain't gonna play that. They're gonna play for a week and be like, oh fuck that shit. That shit, that shit, all that shit. And niggas will go back. That's why I said this is the thing about Helldivers. And I'm not talking crap about Helldivers. I am not. But I'm just saying the devs gotta see the trend and see how people dropped Power Worlds. I understand it's nothing like Helldivers and Helldivers having updates and shit, but you gotta understand people go back to the old ass games. They go back to GTA, 2K, Madden, what else? Battle Royale, like Fortnite. Like Fortnite is the only thing right now that can dethrone GTA 5. I mean, my bad. The only thing that can dethrone Fortnite is GTA 6. But I don't even think it's gonna dethrone Fortnite because the reason why I said it's not is because a lot of people won't have the PS5 or the Xbox Series S or X. Like I don't. But I think this is where they actually capitalize. Like I think this where um the next gen consoles capitalize is when they say GTA 6 is only like to next gen, and I don't even think it's coming to PC. So stop worrying. I mean, if it comes to PC, but I highly doubt it comes to PC. Well, not highly doubt it, but I don't think it's coming day one. I could be wrong, but yeah, I'll come back to. Well, I won't come back to this video. I'll let y'all know that I'm wrong. But yeah, I just don't think so. I just don't think a lot of people will be having unless they get the Series S. That's a cheaper console, for like 200. But I think people gonna get PS5. Like they just not. They're just gonna put out that 400, 500, 600, whatever they gotta pay. But I haven't made no gaming friends on PlayStation though. Uh, but I made no gaming friends on PlayStation at all. Yeah, the most people I had played for one time. We don't play that often. Kind of changed my game. Yeah, well, I probably can't see that, but I had to change my gamer tag because someone, I think it was someone on, had to be someone on Reddit, because someone copied off my gamer tag, the original gamer tag, and it was like A underscore something else, but I started the A underscore, like it was unique, and someone else copied it, um, and shit. But yeah, I haven't made friends on here. I wish I. That's why I said I don't know where I would get GTA 6 because I need. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But hold on, let me give me a second, y'all. Having a brain fart right now. Hmm. Um. Hey, this is just kind of boring, just chatting. My bad. Thought I had a lot of topics. My bad if y'all hearing that swishing in my mouth. It's water. It's rinsing around my mouth. But I'll probably start streaming different games. Evil Dead, which oh my goodness, that's what we're gonna talk about. Um, I think it's time for these horror games to stop. If you ain't Dead by Daylight, you just need to. I'm not saying you quit, but just yeah, stop. Look up Back for Blood, Evil Dead, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Friday the 13th. These games are just getting better. I don't know what it is that they try to push. I think it was a PC game too that was just like Dead by Daylight and it never came to console. I don't even know if they shut it down. I forgot the game, and it was literally just Dead by Daylight. And I don't know if they shut it down, but I know it was a lot of streamers playing it, but because it was on PC. But these games just don't do well. Like I don't know what it is. I think it's always the reason why I don't really like Dead by Daylight because I want a game that's a horror game that's supposed to be fun. I don't like perks. Like I feel like a lot of games have perks in them. Like games like Evil Dead. Like why can't it just be a fucking fun game. Uh, Sometimes these they turn into a like fucking grind fest, man. Like it should be just chill, like Left 4 Dead, man. Like Left 4 Dead, you didn't have no motherfucker. Did you have perk? I can't remember, but it was not that. It was just for fun, not you upgrading these perks and all this shit. And that's another thing I saw. Okay, that's what I was saw the problem with these other games. The problem with um Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Evil Dead. I want to. I don't know if Back for Blood had that same situation, but those games have character selection, so motherfuckers get mad if you choose the character they want. And that's the one thing Dead by Daylight does better is you can choose the same characters. You can have two of the three or all the same motherfucking team. I don't know if it's max. I don't know if they max out or two. Like as in like you can choose the same characters, but I'm pretty sure you can have the whole same characters all together. And it's crazy. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Evil Dead don't do that. You choose a character. It's a lot of characters, but you choose a character. They still not gonna get mad because that's kind of. It's just that game. It's just not like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But Texas Chainsaw Massacre, these motherfuckers, they quit. I haven't played it, but I seen people quit because they don't get the character. I seen someone said, "Oh, I don't play that shit because they get mad because they don't get the character." And then someone said, "Oh, I don't blame them because the devs have you upgrading perks for different characters, and if you don't, you gotta start over." Some shit like that. I'm like, it don't matter, dog. Learn to play a different character. That's just like Apex. That's another reason why I see why people don't play Apex because you don't have that many legends and um, not to get off topic, but and character selection. Character selection is a problem in these games, man. Motherfuckers is, and I'm glad someone said that about Fortnite. Like Fortnite is not. I don't know. I mean, to each his own, but I don't know how grown people be playing that shit. Like, I just can't. I just can't. But that's why I play Apex. Even though I mean Apex is Apex, but what I'm saying is Warzone and Fortnite, even though I don't play Fortnite, there's no character selection. And that's probably the reason why a lot of people don't play Apex because there's a lot of character selection and shit. And it fucks it over if you're random. Now, if you're in a party, then of course you know who you use and shit. But if you random for a character selection screen for these games, it doesn't work. Like you have people that literally won't ready up. That's another thing. It's 2024. Why the fuck you have a ready up system? There should be no ready up system in 2024. Period. I don't want to see that in GTA 6. I know some people you have a cool down or some shit. I mean, not a clock and it's ticking. No, motherfucker, fuck that shit. I do not want to see a ready up system. I am not waiting for them niggas, man. You join this shit, you in that shit, and on top of that, I think, like I said, motherfuckers, unless you lag out, I think there should be a date, like not a, there should be an option, or they should know if you lagged out, you won't be penalized. But if you quit out, you should be penalized in almost every damn game. Almost every damn game. Like even GTA, motherfuckers quit out of heist, take that million from them. But my ass. But nothing. You quit out. You rage quit. Or you rage quit. Like the next, yeah. I mean, that's the same thing. They don't penalize rage quitters. And that's why I guess they have a ready up system, but the ready up system hurts because a lot of people not gonna ready up if they don't have the right characters. Even though GTA has nothing to do with that, but it's just like motherfuckers don't ready up, but you don't pay them right, or which I can understand, but at the same time, um, it should have an option to turn that off and on. Oh my god, this motherfucker. Just get on my nerves. But I'm gonna catch you on the next video. It's kind of dragging on. It's kind of been a whole hour. Um, but yeah, y'all should have an option to turn it off and on. I mean, they should have an um a computerized system to see and know if someone lags out or if they quit out, then penalize it every fucking game because it's too many rage quitters. It's too many rage quitters. Don't get me wrong, I do rage quit in some games too, but it hurts the game. It hurts the game. Just like certain games, you can't join session in progress. In the older, like in I forgot what it was, but like some games you can't join session progress, like for shooting games and shit. And it was stupid. I think it was Halo that you couldn't join. So when the motherfucker quit out, it didn't penalize him like the old Halos. It's like, come on now, penalize that motherfucker that quitting out. If they lagged out, okay, but if you quit out, nah. But I'm gonna catch you on the next video. It's dragging on. Someone mother this. But yeah. Anyways, I'm out.